All right, we're here with Ty Strauss at the swine barn at the fair, right? Oh, I didn't notice. How'd we do there? Let's see. Not too shabby. All right, Ty, you're going to be a ninth grader at Cloverleaf High School this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about what it takes to bring a couple of hogs to fair. That's probably a lot of work, I'd imagine.
Well, you get them as they're almost babies. You
Right.
grow them, you feed them, you start working with them while they're kind of babies to get them used to it, and then you keep working with them every day. Come out here and you show them, see what place you get.
And how old are these pigs? How long have you been working with them?
I've been working with them since last year sometime. I don't really know the date.
Okay, so a little over a year. They're a little over a year old, okay. And actually, they're going to go to sale on
Saturday.
Saturday, okay. But you also, when you show them, there's more to showing them than just having a pig there. There's a whole routine that you have to go through, isn't there?
Yes, you have to get them here.
Yep.
Load them up, unload them. You gotta clean them for fair. You gotta wash them, make sure they're all clean.
Right.
And everything. And then for sale, you just stand out there and they auction it off.
Okay. But when you actually put them through the show, when you have to take them out there in the ring and the judge watches how you present and...
Yeah, you take them around. There's showmanship and market. Showmanship is all about you, how you judge the pig, how you clean them and all that.
And you have to know the different parts of the pig too, don't you? They put you through some quizzes and that. So what do you hope to get for your pigs come Saturday?
I don't know. I'll probably get... I didn't do very good this year, so I might get 3 pounds.
$3 a pound?
Yeah.
And how big are these pigs?
Right there. This one.
288 pounds?
No, that's the ear tag.
Okay.
This one's 222 and this one's 238.
So $3 a pound puts you up near $700 for both of them, thereabouts.
Yep.
That's not too shabby. All right, well, thank you very much, Ty. You enjoy the rest of the fair.
Thank you, you too.
I'm here with Cheyenne Hankey, who is got the Reserve Grand Champion. Now, is this beef? What's the category? This is
dairy beef. He's a
dairy
Holstein.
Beef. Okay, all right. So, well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And how long have you been showing
this
beef
is my
here
first year with the Holstein dairy beef. I've showed beef my whole life and decided to take a break from that, and I switched to the dairy beef for this year.
First year, first time in, got the Reserve Grand. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, now, how long does it take you to raise your cow here?
He's about 1.5 years old. I started in November, but I started him all the way when he was a calf, but we put him in an individual pen away from everybody else and started raising him as a beef market steer in November.
Okay. And you do some special things with him then when you put him off by himself?
When you're raising him, you just give him, full feed. Just a corn mineral mix is what we feed, and then hay just at night is what we did, and then you walk them, you bathe them, you just get them friendly to where you can show them and present them to everybody.
Right. Now, when they're making the determination of Grand Champion, Reserve Grand Champion, is it based any part on the show, or it's just based on the animal at that point?
Look
at that. He was scared from the
from the Reserve and Grand. It's just basically based on the steer.
Okay. All right. So, and when you get done with the judging, they have to drug test the cows to see. So
yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
That is what's going on in the background. Way to go, guy! So now, of course, as the Reserve Grand Champion, you can expect a little bit more at the bidding time. What do you have any idea of what you expect to get at the auction?
Being first year with the dairy beef, I really don't know what they've been going for. With my beef, they always do go a little bit more.
Right.
It's just people's opinion, really. They like the darker beef, and it really does taste the same when you on the table.
Unless you're the Reserve Grand Champion.
Right, then it tastes even better.
Come on, you do that marketing part. So, and you just graduated from Cloverleaf High School?
Yeah, I was a senior at Cloverleaf High School this year.
And what does the future hold for Cheyenne?
I'm planning on going to the University of Akron for a physical therapy major.
Outstanding. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I think, not quite. You're almost done. So
Thank you.
Congratulations, Cheyenne.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. I am here with Paige Lee from Wadsworth, right?
Yes.
And these are your two goats, right?
Yes. Well, my goats from my near the papas, and they have the barn, and they sleep in the barn at night.
Right.
And they're also bad a little bit.
Yeah. So.
And they have food and water,
Right.
and they have a little bit of food, and then they also scratch me a lot.
Ah, okay. That's just letting you know they love you.
Yeah.
Have you had these guys since they were babies?
Yes.
Okay. And does it take a lot of work to raise these guys and take care of them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you showed them on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you enjoy that? Did you have fun showing them?
Yes.
Did they both behave?
Yes.
Good.
Probably.
And what are the names of your goats there, Paige?
Sweet Pie Daisy.
Okay, terrific. And you treat these guys kind of as pets then, right?
Yeah.
They end up being pets, so
Yeah.
And is this the first time you showed the goats at the fair?
Yes.
Okay. And did you have fun? Mm-hmm. You're going to do it next year, do you think?
Probably. No.
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 No. Oh, your fourth year showing them. Okay. Well, he's looking like he's a little hungry, huh? Well, Paige, thank you very much for taking time to talk to me today, and congratulations on your project.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Clayton Sparks from Cloverleaf, right? What grade are you going to go into?
Eighth.
Eighth grader. And you were here with your market broiler project, right?
Yep.
You got third place this year. Tell me a little bit about what it takes to raise your chickens.
To raise your chickens, you have to have clean water all the time, and it has to be cold, and then you have to make sure they always have feed and they're always clean.
Okay.
And they're always cool. You can't have them be hot.
Okay, yeah, that's probably been difficult this week, huh? That's trying to keep them cool. Now, these are guys are going to go to auction, right? Friday night, probably, right?
Yep.
I saw in the back the poultry agility course.
Yeah.
Is that something that the broilers go through?
The broilers don't, but there's a special breed of chickens over here that and that's one of the projects that some people do. They have them run the course.
Okay. I was going to say, I'd never seen that before, but there's an obstacle course back there set up that they take the chickens through.
Yep.
So, okay. Do you have any, how many years have you shown broilers then?
This is actually my first year showing broilers.
Oh, okay. So you're probably not sure what to expect at the auction then, let's say. Okay. And have you been involved with other 4-H projects, Clayton?
Yes, I have market lambs and market hogs.
This year you've got both of those?
Yep, and for my market hog, I actually got reserve grand champion.
Ooh, congratulations.
Homegrown. Reserve grand champion homegrown.
Oh, terrific. We were just over looking at the dairy cattle grand champion. Yep. So do they drug test the swine too, I bet? Yeah, I bet they do for the swine. So, well, I tell you what, I see you're out there keeping them watered in this heat. Yep. So congratulations on your grand champion and on your third place here with the market broilers.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, we are here with George Crowthers from Highland High School, who has a very interesting module here for the. Now, what do you the Railroad Club? Is that what the 4-H?
4-H Model Railroad Club from Medina County.
Okay, all right, and clearly there are no trains on this module here.
This module was based off of an anime. Watching the anime, there are the angels basically and the demons. All the demons resemble a monster or, an animal, insect, something like that. And the running joke within it is that, or the main fact about it is, whatever in your soul, that's what your spirit animal is, and when you turn into a demon, that's what you become. So the running joke is that all politicians are snakes.
All right, cut this interview short right now. Okay, how long have you been involved with the Railroad Club?
5 years.
5 years. And you guys do other things besides build the...
Yes, we sit through meetings, fill out paperwork on the first meetings of every year. We also talk about different demos, so on and so forth. Some modules, as you can see, the difference between this module is that it doesn't have any ballast or the little stone as others do. The thing that the stone does is it A, dampens the sound that all the modules make whenever a train runs over it, and B, it just makes it look more realistic and nicer. Because most train tracks, as I'm guessing anyone has seen, have rocks on them.
Absolutely, that's true. So, and is the club only deal, does this HO gauge?
Yes, HO gauge.
Do you deal with any of the other gauges or most?
Not really. I mean, if it's a first-year member, the judges don't usually mind.
Okay.
But other than that, you're supposed to try to keep it in HO gauge, but if you have to go out of it, you can.
Now yours, I was looking at some of these, yours doesn't have tracks through it, but some of the other ones do.
Some people add extra track, some people don't wire it, some people do. It just depends on the person.
Okay, so yours is set up to be an add-on alongside the track.
Yeah.
Is that, okay. All right, so you got the A grade on it there?
Yep.
All right. Well,
5 years running.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Even with the snake remark there, George.
Yep.
Congratulations. Have a great day.
You too, sir.
Hello, I'm Medina County Auditor Mike Kovack here to let you know that Medina County is conducting the state-mandated property value update this year. Beginning in mid-August, property owners will begin receiving notices advising them of the changes to their property values. Overall, Medina County residential values are going up almost 9%. Commercial properties increased 5% in value. If you have questions or concerns regarding changes in your property value, you may contact us directly via our website at www.medinacountyauditor.org. You may also attend one of the 10 informal hearings that will be held across Medina County. We will be visiting the Chatham Community Center, the Brunswick and Wadsworth Libraries, as well as holding hearings at the Medina County Administration Building. Check your notice or our website for specific dates and times. I'm Medina County Auditor Mike Kovack. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. Okay, I am here with Steve Bubba with the Medina County Beekeepers Association.
Yes, sir.
And you are running the honey booth here, right?
Yes, we are.
Am I able to get some samples here?
You
Can
sure
tell me
are.
a little bit about what's going on here?
Okay, we've got a whole variety of honeys,
Okay.
ranging from the light to the dark.
I saw someone
and then there's
squint a little bit with the habanero, so I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
Oh,
so,
it's
now
not
is
bad.
this honey? Is this kind of like wine? You start from light to dark, or
Basically,
is that
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you give me a sample of a light
All right.
and tell me a little bit about it? What you guys do with the Beekeepers Association? All right, and this is wildflower.
This is wildflower honey. Most of the honey is going to be wildflower.
Okay.
That's the most common. That's
honey?
a very light
Very
one.
good honey.
Mm-hmm.
You
wanna go?
From here locally, over in Wellington, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then we've got. Let's go
Now
with.
you've got one spring and fall blended bliss. So I assume when the bees are collecting the pollen, different times of the year, you're going to get different.
Well,
tastes.
you have different flowers
Okay.
blooming.
They bloom at those times. Yeah.
Springtime, you have the trees are blooming.
Okay.
The flowers are blooming. Well, the trees are budding, but
Right.
they do get the nectar from the trees also, and pollen.
All right. So which was the other one you're going to show me there?
We'll give you some dancing wildflowers.
Dancing wildflowers. So now, if people wanted to buy the local honeys here outside of the fair, are they able to do that? How do they?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of the lot of the beekeepers will have stands.
Okay. At the local farmers markets and
Right.
things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But really, if you're a honey fan, the fair is the place to be. As I look back, all the different samples.
We got a
are
pretty
here.
good variety.
I would say so. So, okay, I could tell a little bit of a difference from that one. So,
Okay,
what,
we'll go with something a little stronger.
Absolutely, yeah. You didn't even check my ID to see if I'm of age.
I think you're of age.
Now, which is this one here? It's chunks or something. What is it?
This is, well, no, this is just the
Okay.
a little bit darker honey. We'll have a stronger
I can tell
taste.
the difference in that, yeah. How about the specialty honey?
Specialty honeys. We've got a cinnamon. We'll actually start with the lemon.
Okay, the
That's
lighter
a very
one.
good
right?
one, lighter one.
Now, is this something where they've mixed something in, right?
It's infused, right?
Okay, all right.
Kind of like they make a tea out of it, sort of thing.
You can definitely taste the lemon in that. That's good. All right.
I'll give you a whole honey overload here.
I'm a big honey fan. And again, of course, we're in Medina, home
And
of the beekeeping industry, right?
Absolutely.
And actually still.
AI root?
Still, yeah.
Absolutely. And you said you weren't interested in the habanero.
That's the cinnamon honey. No, as I've gotten
Not
older,
that
I
brave?
can do more. Now you've called me out. All right, the habanero.
We'll just give you a little
That's
bit.
right, I watched that youngster react to it.
Oh,
Like,
it's really not. You can taste it, but it's not.
all right.
It's nowhere near
I had
overwhelming.
Mexican for lunch. Ooh. It does kick on the way down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You don't pick it up at first. Yeah, if you like spicy, habanero honey. Who'd have thought it?
You know
So, yeah.
what people tell me?
What's that?
Just put that on vanilla ice cream.
Ah, okay, I can see that. That would be quite the taste sensation. So, well, I
A
tell
little
you-
cold, a little hot, all at once.
That's right. Perfect for this time of year, right?
Yes,
So-
indeed.
Now, if there are people who may want to get involved with the Medina County Beekeepers Association, how would they go about that?
They can find it on the internet,
Okay.
medinabeekeepers.com.
Okay. And how often do you guys meet?
We meet once a month, every third Monday at AI Road,
Okay. Yeah.
and there's a yard.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bee yard in behind.
I've seen that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's, as a matter of fact, that's like right across the street.
Yeah, right up the road there a little bit. Yeah. So.
And they do have classes. They have beginning beekeeping classes, and over the winter, usually in January, February.
Okay. And you can help them find the supplies and stuff that they would
Absolutely.
need to get started. I'm amazed the number of people who talk to me about wanting to keep bees again. 'Cause most people.
This is
aware-
my first year.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing wonderful. So but a lot of people are aware of the problems with the honeybees, and so being able to cultivate them and
Right.
and do the best to get them out there.
Get them coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, I appreciate you taking the time
Absolutely.
there, Steve.
Thank you.
So I'm going to go get something cold to drink.
Wasn't that bad?
All right, we are now here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jeff Ebley, the voice of the Medina County Fair. How you doing there, Jeff?
Good, Mike.
How many years have you been doing this now?
This is 45.
Okay. And actually, tell me how you got the job. This is not the first Ebley to do this, is it?
Oh no, yeah,
That's
I'm the first one.
Oh, okay.
The fellow that did it before me was a fellow by the name of Bob Keys,
Okay.
and he had done it for 30 years, and he passed away right before the 31st fair.
Right.
And to this day, I really don't know why, but Joe Cowden was one of the fair directors and asked me if I would come out and consider doing it. And Joe did it my first year. He did it during the day because I had just gotten out of high school and was working as a bank teller at Old Phoenix, First Merit now. And so I came out and did it in the evening, and they've just asked me to come back ever since. Now, when I said that I would do it back then, I was making typical teenage smart aleck jokes about I'm going to do it 29 years and quit, not 30 years and die. And
That's right, yes.
here I still am. But
Yeah,
I held my breath on 31, but I'm still here.
You got past that curse. So now, what is your time commitment here? Are you here? How often? How long are you here during the fair?
It depends kind of what things are going on, but we open up generally about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and leave about 11 or midnight, depending on activity in the show and what's going on.
And you are here every day.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. So, and what is your standard moniker that you're known by here at the Medina County Fair?
I guess that Medina County Fair time is whatever time it is.
Yes, it is. Whatever time it is. What time is it, Joe?
I saw a guy go by the other day, had a shirt on, and he just came up and turned around so I could see the back, and it said Medina County Fair time is ...
That's the way I put it out on my Facebook page. That is what we know. So, well, congratulations to you, Jeff. Thanks for all your time here.
Okay, take
Have a
care.
good one. Make sure and get these young men on the camera too.
I'm gonna take his spot.
In another 20 years.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take his spot.
All right, we're at the Brunswick United Methodist Church food booth here at the fair, which is always one of the favorites. And we've got Dan, the head chef, according to the pastor. How many hours do you guys put in here a week working the booth, Dan?
Wow, I would say probably at least 18 hours a day. So you're looking at times 7.
Yes, indeed. And it takes more than one person to make this operation go. This is almost an all hands on deck, I would imagine.
It is, and we do a lot of advance work at the church before our daily specials, before even the fair starts. So
and a big fundraiser for you guys, I would assume, is it?
Yes.
And goes to fund what type of programs at the church, or do you know? Just
I'm not really sure. The
we were
financial
going to try and
ladies-
ask the pastor, but he was eating over there. I was so gratified to see that he is sampling the cuisine. So that's
and he has his wife test it first, so make sure it's okay.
Been a tough year at the church. All right. Well, thank you very much,
Thank
Dan. We're
you.
going to go see if he's done eating over there.
All right, good. Thanks for talking to me.
We have Pastor Tom Shaw here now at the Brunswick United Methodist Church food booth. Do we call this something other
Yes,
than?
no, it's the food booth, or we call it the diner. It's one of the few
diner,
places you
that's
can
right.
sit down for a meal and enjoy home-cooked food.
That's right.
So we have an active grill and a lot of great foods here. Superb dessert bar, so a lot of dessert
I
choices.
understand the cheesecake is fantastic.
Yes, yes, I make the cheesecake myself, and come on by. It's excellent.
That is my favorite
That's all I can
dessert.
say. So
here I am at the fair. Of course, I'll have to sample it now, but that's a
very
that's a
good.
sign, so.
It costs just a little bit extra, but if you don't like it, we'd be happy to
And it's also made
refund.
with love, I bet.
It is a lot of love, a lot of experience. So it's been a traditional recipe.
How long have you guys been doing this? Do you know?
This year we've been doing this since about 1980 or 81, so it's about 35 years now.
Long time.
So the church has been active. I've only been here since 2009 myself, so the early years were done. But a lot of people who are here at the fair often, if you're stopping by, you'll recognize some of the people from over the years, and so you develop some friendships or at least contacts and acquaintances that way. So
This is where I always stop in to get my lunch when I'm here. So.
oh, it's excellent. It's excellent. So it's very, very nice. So we're excited, and we're always changing the menu a little bit to try to cater to people's desires, and so that's been good. We have our daily special, which is a big hit all the time. So that's all home cooked. I mean, prepared. None of that's mass produced. We just do a really, really good job. And it's not, we don't do instant food. It's not fast food. It's just good food, and it's done it takes a few minutes, but it's well worth the wait always.
And again, you've got one of those places you got sit down in the shade here with the open air, nice cool breeze.
Right now there's a nice cool breeze, as you know, so there are times if you're at the fair, it's not cool at all, but today it's been beautiful weather. It's been beautiful weather.
At the Brunswick United Methodist Church Diner. I know that.
Amen. That's very, very true. It's very true.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you very much, and a big thank you to all our volunteers, like all the different people here who volunteer and all across the fair. It really takes all the county to put on a great show, and I think it's really well worth it. So
great job.
Thank you. Okay.
If you got any type of hobby, if you've got any activity that you like to do, you can probably enter it in the Medina County Fair. There's all types of competitions and contests and just demonstrations that you can put your information out on. One of my favorites is always the photography competition, and they have from beginners up to professional. And I just wanted to point out a couple of my favorite photographs from this year's fair. This one, oh my goodness, this one just happens to be by Judy Rogers. This is in the Class 7 manipulated image, and she has taken second place. Let's see if there's another one of my favorites over here. This is, I believe, the Painted Canyon up here from out in Arizona, and that's the first place in the landscape competition. And that picture would be by Judy Rogers, also of Medina. Judy Rogers works at your Medina County Auditor's office. Some great photography if you've never been out to see it, quilts and artwork, many other things. And one of my favorite activities at the Medina County Fair is the baked good auction. That typically goes on Thursday nights, and as you can see back behind us here, all of the entries in the baked goods competition are going to go to auction. And I tell you what, my office loves it when that happens because we eat well the next day at the auditor's office. So they've got cakes, cookies, breads, cupcakes, all types of desserts, granolas, and things like that. And that always goes at the baked goods auction on Thursday night. So that's one you don't want to miss.
Now I know this